So early on during the week, I came out, got in my car, started it up, and it sounded so loud. I looked underneath, and thieves took my cat converter. So I have to get it replaced. It's going to cost me over $3,000. So I'm gonna just see what I can do, but I gotta get home. So this is my video, driving home without a cat. Accelerate hard because it is so loud right now. My whole car is shaking. It's so loud. Good thing is I got a manual transmission, so I'm just gonna pop it into neutral as much as I can to not rev it past 3,000 RPM. And they should just stop taking these cat converters, these metal recyclers that are taking these cat converters are causing all this problem, because these thieves are taking them and they're selling those at the metal recycling places, and there's no way to stop these thieves from cutting these cat converters out, because you know it's exposed. All they do is just get a jack and they lift the car up and they just cut the pipes and they're gone with it within 30 seconds. And this is very upsetting because this is costing me thousands of dollars to replace it. When they just trade it in to make, I don't know, a few $100. And I don't have full coverage insurance, so this is not covered. I have to pay this out of my pocket. And the OEM part is going for like $3,000 on this car. I'm extremely upset that the metal recycling places just keep taking them and giving these crooks money for these stolen cats. It's out of control right now. This is Vernon. It happened in Vernon, California. It's a little bit further from downtown LA. And this happened during work, during daytime. These guys pulled up in a minivan, jacked my car up, and sliced the cat converter out. Is vibrating. It smells like diesel fuel inside the cabin. I can't roll the windows down. I feel like the fume is seeping in. With all the windows up, it's still seeping in the cabin. It's giving me a headache. But I gotta drive home, you know. What can I do? It's coronavirus everywhere. I can't take public transportation. I'm scared to take Uber. I RPM below 3,000 as best as I can. And I heard the cat converters, they're worth a lot more money for certain vehicles. I won't say which ones, but if you do the research, you'll see that certain vehicles are targeted because they contain more platinum, supposedly, than other cars. Especially the Japanese cars that are targeted because they're easier to get to and cut off in less than a minute. So as I'm sitting here in the red light, it's just idling and it's so loud. It's so loud. And it's even louder when I accelerate. This is crazy. Equipment on this. I'm just afraid that if I spend over $3,000 replacing it and they cut it off again, I'm afraid of that. So I'm just gonna go with the aftermarket. I think MagnaFlow is pretty good. Done some research. I can get some for around $500, $600. I think that's a good price range. But I don't think I can get an OEM. It's too much. And these guys, they cut it from my front exhaust manifold to my rear pipe. So they did a lot of damage taking out the cat converter. So I have to get those somehow either replaced or welded. I'm sure a muffler shop can weld some pipes together to connect it to the cat converter. I'm also missing the O2 sensor that connected down there in the exhaust. Missing that, so my check engine light is on. I've noticed that my gas mileage is going down. It's the fuel consumption is really high right now. And again, the cabin smells like fuel and smoke, and it's bad. I'm gonna have to put my mask on. exhausts, and I just can't take this type of noise. It's too much for me. But I see all these guys with cat deletes and straight pipes, and it's so loud, and I just don't know how they drive their cars every day like that. It's just too much noise. I mean, I drive this car every day, and I don't think I can take a loud exhaust every day. Can't even hear music. Luckily, I don't have to go at high speeds because there's a lot of traffic, so it won't get as loud. It's the first time that I kind of like being in traffic. Goes again, and backfire. So I can't downshift, it seems. If I downshift, it seems like it wants a backfire, and I don't want that right now. So no more downshifting. Friday night traffic, Los Angeles, downtown LA. It's not as bad though, compared to a couple years back when we didn't have this pandemic. A couple years back, I'd just be at a standstill here for like 30-40 minutes, but it's moving along at 20 miles an hour, so it's pretty good. It's not as bad. Funny because I see a Dodge, what is that, Challenger next to me, and those cars are pretty loud, but this car right now at this current state is louder than that car. I just turned his head right now. I think he got scared. RPM. This is like 1500 RPM. inches. Like whenever I let go of the gas, it wants to make that little gargle sound. I put it in neutral now. Oh, so loud. Under 2,000 RPM, and I'm shifting early before I hit 2,500 RPM. That seems to work. But anything over 3,000 RPM, I'm not even gonna attempt. It's gonna blow my eardrums out. Enjoyed this video. I'm almost home. I hope I can get this catalytic converter replaced as soon as I can. So you guys be careful. and see you next time.